Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ella.
Hi,
Hi, Noah.
Noah.
Hi,
Hi,
Alex.
Alex.
Hi,
Hi,
Nikki.
Nikki. Hey, I got a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've been told.
Yeah, yeah.
you're,
What are the
you're
words?
supposed to repeat what I say.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what I've been told.
Slimy snakes are hard to hold.
Snakes are not really slimy.
Well, they can be slimy.
I really don't think so.
Right, fine. All
Okay,
right.
we're going to talk about snakes
Fast
today.
facts. Fast
So,
facts.
fast facts about snakes and maybe a few questions. All right. So, oh, they're so interesting. I love to talk about snakes. Let's see. Where do we begin? How big can a snake be? Do you think a snake could be a big one? Do you think the biggest snake would be 10 feet or 20 feet or 30 feet? What do you think? 30 feet. 30 feet. A snake could be 30 feet long. What do you think of that?
Whoa, that's long.
Yeah, that would be like a python. Oh my gosh. Wow. So a snake can
Wow.
be really big, up to about
Those
30 feet. And, maybe even a little bigger than that, but just think roughly 30 feet. That's like,
giant.
yeah, just look at the room you're in. The room you're in might not even be 30 feet long.
Whoa, that's a long, cold-blooded reptile.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Those snakes are.
Oh,
And
what's really cool? You know what's really cool?
what?
Um, well, there's a king snake, and it's not poisonous or anything, and it's really pretty. It's got all different stripes on it, and then there is a coral snake, and ooh, that has some really serious poison, and that's very dangerous. But they look really similar.
Okay, so wait. So if Ella and Noah ran into a king snake and a
Yeah.
coral snake, which one should they pet and which one should they run away from?
uh, don't pet either one because even a snake that's not poisonous can bite you, right?
Oh,
Right?
all right. I
Even they,
guess that's a
yeah.
good point.
So
Good point. So which one is more dangerous?
the coral snake, and we're going to show you some pictures
Okay.
so you can see the difference between the king snake and the coral snake. And you're going to say, wow, they're so similar. They do have some differences, though.
Excellent. Well, what kind of special talents do snakes have?
How about this? How about the snake smelling the air with its tongue? They stick out their tongue and pick up scent particles in the air and bring their
Oh.
tongue back into their mouth, and they're basically smelling the air.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
And what about like can snakes swim?
Yeah, all snakes don't really like to swim. All snakes aren't good at swimming, but some snakes are wonderful at swimming. I
Oh,
remember when I was a kid in Connecticut at a lake, and I saw a snake just slithering across the top of the water, and it's just amazing. They just move across the top of the water the same way they move across the dirt.
nice. So how do snakes have babies?
Most snakes lay eggs. They're not a crisp shell like a chicken egg, it's a leathery shell, but eggs for the most part. But some snakes give birth to live baby snakes, no shell. Sometimes the babies come right out without the eggs, but most snakes lay eggs to have their babies.
Interesting. So what are some common types of snakes?
Oh, this is so fun to talk about. There's the cobra, and we're going to show you a picture. Oh, just look at the cobra. I mean, is that the coolest snake you ever saw? I don't know. I think that's one of the coolest snakes there could be. But there's so many interesting ones. And then there's the boa constrictor. That's just a really interesting snake. And no, they can get really big. They can get
Yeah.
really. I think I had one of those around my neck once because when I was a kid in school, a uh, a snake specialist came and he brought a lot of snakes and he put a snake around my neck that was about 20 feet long and really wide and it was around my neck. I think that was a boa constrictor.
Whoa, you have to be careful because they squeeze
They
their
can
prey.
squeeze you. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
how they basically kind of like cut off their circulation and their breath, right? Is by like squeezing them.
They they get around them, yeah. But you don't always have to be afraid of snakes because like a lot of animals, they're usually just minding their own business and doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about what other snakes are there? Like,
Well, the garter snake, that's a really common snake, and I remember seeing those in Illinois when I lived in Illinois, and I was just walking in the backyard, and I saw one on a bush, and they can still bite you, but they're not poisonous,
yeah.
and they
So what are we
mind their
going to
own
show them a
business.
picture of a garter snake?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that scared me. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh, Robert, what is it?
Bring it to the microphone.
Oh no.
That's the sound that a rattlesnake makes. So look at the picture of the rattlesnake and look at the end of the tail. The end of the tail looks different. And when you get close to the rattlesnake, normally it will make noise with its tail to warn you, saying, "Hey, I'm a rattlesnake. Don't come too close or I could bite you." Do the rattle again. Yeah, that's the sound
That
it
means stay
makes.
away.
That means stay away. I might bite. And they are poisonous. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh my gosh. We've talked about a lot of
yeah.
things.
I
What
think we should ask
else?
some questions.
Well,
Just
are
no?
we
Are you?
ready to
I
get to the
don't.
questions? Did we cover
What
enough
other snakes
information?
did you want to talk about? Let's see.
I think we talked about the main ones that I wanted to
All right.
talk
Well, ask
about.
a
So
couple
let's just
questions.
ask a
All right.
couple
All right.
questions. Okay.
Okay.
Now, snakes can get big. Can a big snake be as much as 10 feet or 20 feet or 30 feet? So think about that one and give us your answer. And as always, you're either going to get it right or you're going to watch the video again and then you're going to get it right.
All
Okay,
right.
let's
So
come up
let's
with
say
another
Ella. I don't know.
question.
Ella, Noah. I
Oh,
mean, oh, we should
here's a
probably give
question.
them. Should
Here,
we give them the
what?
answer, or are we gonna
No,
give
no,
them?
no,
Okay. All right.
no. Um, not yet. Not yet. Should we give it to him
Well,
now or don't? Okay,
probably
let's give it
because
to him right
then.
now.
Okay.
Okay. A big snake can grow up to 30 feet. Yeah.
30 or 300.
30,
Oh
30,
yeah, that
30.
would make more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question. Can you name two snakes that look very much alike? There are two snakes
Oh,
that look very much alike.
I remember
One
talking about
is
it.
one is not poisonous and the other is
One is right.
poisonous.
Okay.
And
One.
so can you name those? So think about it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and tell you it's the king snake and the coral snake.
Good job.
They look similar.
I think they got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they got it.
Okay, what else? Let's
What
see.
about can all snakes swim?
Oh, I'd rather rephrase the question
Oh,
like,
okay.
are some snakes good swimmers?
Oh, okay. So they
Because they
all,
all really don't like it very much, but
but they all
mm,
can swim, right?
they all, I think
I
pretty much
mean,
all of
I
them
think we're kind of
can.
giving away the answer if we ask it that way.
Yeah. But we're still going to ask you, do you think most snakes can swim? Yeah. Yeah. And some are very good swimmers. Yeah. Yeah.
And then how do the last one? How do snakes smell?
How do they smell? Do they have a nose? Or what? What do they do? How do they smell? They stick out their tongue and then bring their tongue back into their mouth and then they can sense the smells that are in the air. They stick out their tongue, and the tongue picks up the tiny scent particles in the air. They pull the tongue back in the mouth, and then they say, "Ooh, I know how things smell around here." That's probably a good amount of
All
questions,
right.
right?
I like it. I like it. I think we should
Yeah.
close it up.
All right.
So,
Let's wrap it up.
all
Okay.
right.
Watch out for those snakes because I know there are lots of snakes in Texas. And so,
Just don't pet them, even if they're cute.
all right. So, goodbye, everybody. It's been great. And I hope you learned something new today.